wanted to join in here. I kind of wanted to go live. Not sure if this is the right platform for it, but here I am. Here I am. I was gonna go on TikTok, but your girl's here. Okay, accept me as I am. All right. So this is another work from home day for me. I am making my Delgada. It is a mushroom slimming coffee. It helps me to maintain, and sometimes it helps me to just really drop some really quick weight, right? Because the girl knows how to use it. So I'm here preparing it, and I said let's go live and chat with the people who rock with me. All right. So I already added uh, these sachets. Let me show you how it comes. So this is a month supply. I do sell it in weekly supply. So if you don't want a month, then you can just get a couple of weeks, right? And then they come individually like this. So it's easy and it's amazing to just travel with you. You can drop it in your purse, in your pockets, in your bag. You can go on trips. You can visit friends. You can just don't leave home without it. Or you can just leave it at home eventually because I'm just settling in. Pardon me, because I'm just settling in on the relocation and just still getting things in order in my environment. But at some point, I'm going to have these in some cute little containers. Like, if you're about the aesthetics, let me see. If you're about the aesthetics, well, obviously this is way too small, but imagery, something cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna have a nice little coffee station. Definitely not this. We're gonna go get some amazing, I don't know, order. If you have some suggestion on like jars or containers, holla at your girl. Let me know. I would love. How about you decorate it for me? So I'm all about gold. Green seems to be the theme because this year is about money. The next few years is about money because this girl makes money. Having money is not a problem. My problem in the past, the challenge that I had in the past was money management, right? And I'm working and improving that each and every single day, and the money just keeps increasing and increasing abundantly. And I'm thankful and grateful and happy now that money comes into me. Okay? Better say that and speak that over your life, right? So, um, in the past, I would just spend frantically and stuff. So, but anyways, we're here now and we're doing better now. And the reason why I brought that up is because I've lost so much. As much as I've made, I've lost damn near all of it, or choose to walk away from all of it. And I've done this, and this is one of the reasons why I'm assuming. Not assuming. I know I've been walking in my calling for my entire life, but I did not even know that it was my calling. I took it as, I started looking at it as like a victim mentality. But then when I really started to grow, when I really started to heal, then I was able to build upon my gifts, my talents, my resources, right? And then I was able to then I was able to dominate. And I'm dominating in my life. I'm dominating in my thoughts and my mind patterns. I'm dominating in every aspect. So along with this mushroom coffee, right? We just coffee and chatting over here. Um, mushroom instant coffee, I add some, oop, these are the whole cloves, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the grinded cloves. So I add cloves, I add cinnamon, I add nutmeg. These are all amazing things you can find in your cupboard or you buy in the local grocery store, you add in your home, and definitely get your life, the benefits of these. Go ahead and look it up. But I include it in my coffee, and oh my God, it gives it such a beautiful taste. Normally, I have creamers. You can use your creamer of choice. That is up to you. You can also sweeten it with honey. It's selective. You can do many things. Anything I say, play around with it until you find what works for you. Find the right flavor um, for you. Okay, now I'm going to add my nutmeg. Great morning. Great, awesome, and amazing morning to you. May your day be bountiful and wonderful. So, adding the nutmeg, I think I'm definitely have to have a refill on that pretty soon. like now. All right, so I add it all in. And one of the things that I've learned as I started using instant coffees is that, you know, when you put hot water directly on it, it kind of burns the coffee. So it gives it a like a different type of a flavor aroma than it would if you were to kind of maybe have a lukewarm temperature liquid added to it and mix it up a little bit first, and then you add the hot water onto it, and then you get the beautiful flavor of your coffee. Try it and tell me what you think. I don't know why my son came in and left these out here, but let's put them in the fridge. Okay, so last night I was like really rearranging and you know, assembling some stuff because I got some new furniture and stuff, and I'm resetting. You know, if you're in the community, if you're in this environment, if we lock arms in any way, any shape or form, you already know this community is about constant reset because we're healing, we're growing, we're developing. So that means you're shedding off layers, you're changing. Hey, 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 welcome. Um, that means you're coming in and you're changing. While I'm making my coffee, let me have my vitamin. That means we're changing, ever changing, right? So we have to continue to create. We have to continue to create the atmosphere, create the environment, set the standards, right? We're at the end of the year. A lot of people are thinking and talking about resetting and you know, declutter and doing all of that. Yes, it is so essential that we are. Listen, see, I'm talking to you. I almost threw my vitamin into my coffee cup. Listen, let over here. You see a shot, you take a shot. So if you have vitamins, go ahead and take your vitamins. The foods that you're eating, they don't have enough. They don't. So get some vitamins. Okay. Let's take a moment. Mmm, so refreshing. I usually don't drink it cold. I keep it in the fridge, and then I take it out and leave it out for a minute, and then I take it. But that was needed. That was refreshing. So yeah, coffee talk. If y'all have any question, go ahead. I mean, maybe, but welcome. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I'm about to make my coffee. So, like I said, just add some liquid, your liquid of choice, on there. If you want this coffee, then definitely the link is going to be in the description, or you can just message me. So, the same thing I tell you. I'm not going to tell you to do anything that I don't do, guys. I've tested, I've tried it. You know, I'm very versatile. All right. What are you sweetening your coffee with? We're all different. One of the things I want to talk to you about, remind me what I was talking about before I took my shot of vitamins. But this month of December, like I said, it's a reset. A lot of people are doing that. I'm doing that in my space. I'm doing that in the community that we have. I joined another community because we're on a 5K walk, right? And my challenges in my community don't really start until, you know, the warmer seasons. But I keep myself accountable and I keep myself active by joining other communities, networking, collaborating, and celebrating with other people, right? So while building my community out and informing the people what we have going on. So we're doing a 5K walk. You are invited, right? Even though it is not particularly my challenge, but that's a part of the accountability. We are resourceful. We have a network of amazing people that can help you in whatever area, that help keep you accountable, that help keep you going. So the 5K walk, run, right? What is your mission? What is it that you need to improve upon, right? For the 30 days of this month, we're focusing on it. We're drinking our water, 64 ounces of water. Yesterday, I was able to, I think they took the bottle of water out, but I had a 1.5 liter bottle of water. I drank that all. It took me the whole day to drink it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front to you. And if you follow me, you already know I was making jokes about it in my stories. Okay, but it took me some time to drink that water. But now I'm in the game and I'm ready for it. I'm gonna drink another one today. But we're drinking our water. That was yesterday. That was day one. You can still join us. The second day, today, We are speaking power, speaking affirmation, speaking nice to ourselves. And you heard me say it at the beginning of this live or stream or whatever you want to call it, right? You heard me speak that money, power, calling in, all that at the very beginning, right? So I did that. You're going to make sure. I still haven't gone on my 5K walk yet. I'm running late. I like to go on my walk a bit earlier. I would love to go on my walk a little bit earlier, but here I am making my coffee, about to log into my website, check my back office, see the momentum we have stirred up over the Black Friday and Cyber Monday activities. And then I have a meeting today, right? Work from home. Now, I came from working from home full time to working from home part time because I decided to engage in other things. And what was it? There was this mentor that we were listening to, and he said, "Work 7 jobs until you get the money that you need." Hey, 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 what's going on? Work 7 jobs until you get the money that you need. And the goal is to have multiple streams of income. However you create those income, baby, go ahead and create them and make sure you have them. Be good stewards over them and invest so that they can grow and benefit your family and you. We're building legacy. These are the things that we talk about over here, because not only am I getting paid for showing up, for having good skin, for having good body, for having great shape, have great energy, but I'm getting paid um, to take these amazing products, right? I'm getting paid in multiple ways in different currencies because I'm living in Canada and I'm getting paid in US for doing this one thing, right? This opportunity helps me to travel, to network, to connect with other influencers who are even doing better than me. And I want to be in a circle of maybe 5 people who are doing better than me, not doing the same, not doing worse, doing better than me. If I know more than you, I don't want to hear it. We need to continuously be learning, continuously be growing, educating ourselves and getting around people that are more knowledgeable. It's not how you do things, it's who you know. These days it's hard to even get a 9 to 5, a job, without having a referral, knowing somebody who's in there to refer you, to hook you up, to do the things, right? So if I want to become better, I have to unlearn and relearn. I now have to tap into knowledge that I don't even have access to as yet. And how am I going to do that? I cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again. I cannot keep speaking with the same people who pretty much don't have the answers. We don't have the answers. I don't have the answers because I'm still at a level. Yes, I'm at a better level. Yes, I'm at a higher level. Yes, I've moved past many challenges in my life, but there is a destination, right? There's some goals, right? There's missions and visions that we have for our lives that we're moving, stepping forward into, right? And it's bigger than us, right? So the knowledge is not there yet. So we're going to have to keep showing up in rooms where there are people having discussions, where you're listening and you're hearing little books drop here and there. You're listening and you're hearing people's name calls, and you're like, oh, let me go listen to that podcast. You're listening, and then you're hearing the direction that you need to go to absorb the knowledge so that you can take action, so that you can now pursue what it is that you want to pursue. Okay, let me drink my coffee. Mm, 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 mm. I need a little bit more sweetener, but that's good. That's real good. Ooh, this is good. I could taste all the herbs, all the seasonings and stuff in there, the cinnamon, the yes, it tastes so good. The mushroom coffee, but I definitely need a little bit more sweetener. So that is it. So made my coffee with you guys. I can say well done. Took my vitamins for the day, which is amazing. All right. This is equivalent to eating 10 salads. So I'm already on a good good momentum, good start to my day, good start to my day, great start, right? I'm tapped into communities. I'm building out my coaching network. It's still growing and going. And thankfully, I am able to position myself to help so many women all over the world. And if you are one of those who are looking to be a part of the tribe, who's looking to, get serious on your goals this year, if you're looking to start an amazing health and wellness business or add to your health and wellness business, looking into ways to get products to sell or to add to your services that you provide that's going to help your customers um, even more, whether you are a hairstylist, whether you are an esthetician, whatever service that you provide with your clients, with your customers, are you allowing them to leave with something that's going to allow them to feel good, right? Something that after you finish their hairstyle and they go away, they remember you for that moment as they're getting compliments, but then the hairstyle fades away. And the next time they remember you is when they have to book an appointment. The compliments has faded. Are you giving them something so that they can leave out of your presence with to basically remind them of how you made them feel? Every time I have a customer, I am able to give them a sample. I am able to add it to their service. I am able to introduce them or invite them to a taste and talk. I'm able to plug them into something that's going to keep giving to them, right? And so I'm always a vibe. I'm always the one on your mind. I'm always the girl. I'm the plug, right? My homegirl says wellness Uber. Okay, all around the world. All right, all right. Let's give a taste of that coffee again. Mm. You want to be a mom off duty? Tap in. So that's beautiful. So yeah, those of you who are just jumping in, I'm making a Delgado coffee. Delgado means slimming, and it is a mushroom premium instant coffee. It is fabulous. It helps you with weight management. It helps to improve energy. It's the benefits of Garcinia and mushroom. Look it up, guys, and this coffee is going to give it to you. All right, so that's one of the greatest things that we have and that I'm attached to. I'm part of this amazing organization that allows me to afford a healthy lifestyle, right? So many times we go into a grocery store, we bring home food and it spoils in a couple of days, and we're like, what the hell's going on? Or, you go and spend all this money, and then you come home and your fridge is still empty, right? We have to find ways to substitute. We have to find ways um, to add so that we are getting, the benefits of our spending, right? These products, like I said, I just had 10 salads just by having this multi liquid vitamins, guys. It's equivalent to having 10 salads, right? I can't tell you the last time I had a really good salad when I buy it from the grocery store. It's the lettuce I had, the withery, the tomatoes are bad. Like, you can't put up a good salad and it even lasts as long. You got to eat it right away when you do find the fresh greenery. But this, it has multi-liquid vitamins. It's a multi-liquid vitamins that has pythro nutrients, pre and probiotic, calcium, magnesium, right? It has a bit of iron. It has biotin. That's what helps my hair keeps growing and just thickening and strengthening. Has my nails. I have an issue. Okay, I like to bite my nails, and I'm working on cutting that crap out because it's really bad. Health wise, it's really bad. For my fingers, it's really bad. But there are times that, like, my nails keep growing. It's almost like it grows overnight. Last night I was picking at these and it went all the way down, but like we're still seeing nails. Like, my nails look horrible. But if you do nails, if you have nails, if you do your nails and stuff and you wear acrylic, you need to drink this because it's going to keep your nails strengthened and strong. When I used to do my nails, that's what I started drinking. I am repairing and replenishing my body at this stage in my life, right? Yes, my cuticles, my nail beds, all these things from wearing, you see me like this now, but you're like, oh, someone said to me, oh, you look like more of the I don't know if it's more of the natural, they want to say it in a nice way, in the more like the natural girly, but I'm like, girl, mm-mm. I come from wigs, different color wigs, the nails, all that. And I just chose a healthier way. And when I chose a healthier way, my body started flourishing in ways that made me smile, made you smile every time you see me, right? The skin started glowing even more. I've always had, nice skin. I wasn't a person that had any skin issues, but I did have, and I do have eczema, and that's one of the things that would always appear in my face and my body and my skin, and that's because of the poor eating habit. So as I work towards improving all of that over the years, and I'm still working on it, I'm almost there. I still have these issues, just less. And how do I know it's less? Because around these times, the dry cold season, our body starts to flare up and react. Our body starts to show evidence of and signs that, hey, here are some areas that may need to be worked on. And because all of our products are gut, right, repairing products, I am able to continue to work on my gut, to work on my womb, to work on my body, to work on my mind, to work on the things that are improving my lifestyle, right? And it's obvious. So the biotin, it has multiple vitamins in there, all the vitamins, A, B, C, D, element of P, sorry, B12, um, C, D, E. You get the point. I just said the whole alphabet of the vitamins, right? So this has it. Okay, hello, great, awesome, and amazing day to you. So just get you some liquid vitamins, and I always recommend liquid. Why? Because it absorbs in your body 98% more versus the gummies and the capsules where you're only getting like 20%. So where's the rest of your money going? Where's the rest of the product going? Right? You're filtering it out. All right, because that's what our body does. It filters it out. And these amazing products help our body to release much more than we're capable of releasing because we are so backed up, because we're so clogged up, because we have so much issues not using the bathroom every time we eat, not using the bathroom on a daily basis, right? So we need products like these. We need healthy, good products, trusted products like these, just to help our body to do what it does naturally, right? We were created to regenerate our body. We were created ourselves. We were created to filter out what's not supposed to be in our body. We're created to reuse, redo, recycle all the things. So above, so below. Everything you see in front of you, you are capable of doing it within you, right? But the times, the times have changed. People have gotten more wicked and cruel in the world. So people are doing a lot of trickery to harm us because they don't like themselves. So we're working on ourselves in this season, and we're looking for things to fight off those things. So the foods, right? The foods are bad. The air quality is bad. The clothes we're wearing, everything is put out with intent to harm us, right? So what I do, I have a regimen. I have a routine. I want to be more successful, right? So I do regular cleanse that helps my skin, that helps my body, that helps my gut, that helps my mind, that helps me to deworm and get rid of parasites in the body and impurities in the body. I replenish my body with vitamins such as this, NutriBurst, the multi-liquid vitamins I just spoke to you about. What are you doing over here? Go home. Go home. Home. I Yeah, and then I drink wonderful coffee. Granted, I go to the store and I drink those other coffees, right? I know they're not good for me, right? At times, if I drink too much, I end up getting jitters. And it added to my neurological issues over the years and years, doing those same bad things that gave you signs that you ignored. Okay, you drinking coffee all the time and energy drink and you're shaking. Years later, these things will add some effects on your body. I'm dealing with these things now. So as I'm repairing and regenerating my nervous system, right, and keeping myself away from stressors, dramas, all them things, anything that triggers me, so that I can continue to be calm, that I can continue to be in a relaxed state, so that I can continue to heal myself in that area, creating the environment for you to heal the things that need to be healed. Okay, we're all there on different journeys, right? I've passed the stage where I need to heal from mother father wounds, and or like we pass all those stages. There's levels to healing, and we all don't need to be healed in the same, the same way. So, but for me, I'm at the stage now. Healing is a lifetime journey. So I'm at the stage now on my healing journey where I'm definitely, now that I have control over my self masteries, and my will, and all those things, and accountable, right? Now I am able to start focusing on the nerves, the neurological issues that I battled with. And I've been on this journey since 2017. And let me tell you, if you've been watching my journey, and maybe I don't talk about it enough, but listen, we've been through the process, okay, individually, been through the process with family. I'm a mother with multiple children, and we uprooted from what we knew as home, where we had family, where we had friends, where I grew up, where everything was the only place that I knew, and uprooted hours away to relocate so that I can start on my journey, starting fresh in a new environment, knowing no one, knowing not even knowing of the city or the town that you relocated to. Like, this is new to me. Like, I didn't even know this was here. And then you move in, and then you deal with all sorts of other things. I dealt with PTSD. Like, people couldn't even knock on my door, baby, in a new town. I was like frantic. I was like, who's knocking on my door? Who knows that I'm here? Who that? Like, I like, and my children were much younger when I first moved here. Like, I lived here like over 10 years now, right? And I did it. God did it. Okay, and I was able to do it all on my own. um, of course, we had support here and there. We connected with people back home. We made that work and made it a healthy social environment for the children here in the community. I started building community. I started getting out in the community, letting them know what I do. I started tapping in, creating events. I started, going out there, getting to know the local business owners. I started doing collaborations. I still haven't really connected with real friends and have built real relationship where I can say, yo, for the 10 plus years I've been in this city, yo, you my ride or die. Like, I have built in the, what, 30 plus years in the other place, right? Like, those people we grew up with, those people, friends start family, right? Now I'm getting back into the space where I'm able to now start inviting people back into my proximity, right? And again, that I have control over as well. I choose when I can leave to go. I just came back from a trip from supporting one of my sister friends business partners that I met online, right? We met online. No, we didn't meet online. We met at an event, and we built our relationship online by doing collaborations. And over time, we started connecting outside of what we know, building great friendship, right? And I took a trip to go and support her book launch, right? And it felt good. It was a good feeling to celebrate somebody else. It's a good feeling to show up in an environment where the energy is high, and you network and you get to meet new people. I was able to connect with somebody who does the magazines in that area, and he approached me and says, "Hey," I told him about my book. He was just asking me little questions, a brief interview, and then he was getting an update on who I am and the things that I do and how I'm impactful. And then he was like, "Well, I'm gonna need to do an article with you when you write your next book." I'm in the process of launching the first book that should have been first, but is now second, that's been sitting on my laptop for multiple years. I'm in the process of now getting to complete that book, and then I want to launch it. So he was like, you know what? When you launch that book, let's get on the let's get you in the papers. Let's get your interview. Let's get your story. So going out in community, it just allows you to connect, collaborate, celebrate, and be celebrated. Okay? So I love what I do. I love to do this more than going clocking into a 9 to 5. Okay? Because if anything is more uncertain, is not an entrepreneurship journey. It is your 9 to 5. Okay? Why I say that? You're waking up every day. First of all, you don't even know if you still got a job. I remember walking into work, working half of the day for a boss to walk me into, not just me, a whole fleet of flipping staff, one by one individually, because they're under new ownership, walk me into the office to tell us this is your last day. So you don't even know. With entrepreneurship, yes, you may not get paid today, but when you do get paid, the payout offsets for everything. Your work efforts is determined to the results that you want to see, that you are going to see. The more you invest, the more you get. You may have a lot more losses than you get more gains at the very beginning, but after that, listen, I don't consider anything losses when it comes to entrepreneurship, because you're gaining momentum, you're gaining endurance, you're gaining resilience, you're learning lessons, right? So everything, even if it's not financial, right? You have learned something, you have grown in some way, whereas you're going to your 9 to 5 and it's like, baby, and nothing wrong with it. Go to your 9 to 5, have 1 to 2 jobs, but create a stream of income for yourself. Create multiple streams of income that can outwork you, that can outlast you, that can make money for you while you sleep. In addition to going to help another man, another woman build their legacy, sustain their legacy. A lot of the companies we're working from, they're the original creators of those companies have passed away and passed it down to their grandchildren, or passed it down to their children, or passed, you know what I mean? So we are helping to sustain somebody else's legacy when we're going out and clocking that timesheet in, right? Signing in and things. So why not do the same for yourself? Build it now. Your children may be the one to carry it through. Walt Disney didn't see his vision, he created it. Somebody else carried it through for him. So just remember you. Remember you when you get your paycheck, put some money to your side, pay yourself first. Remember you when you're going out there to work for somebody else, right? Remember to create something for your life. Duplicate it. Everything is duplicatable. Remember you when someone keeps calling on you and draining your energy and bringing you, asking you to do this, and you just keep giving and giving and giving. Remember to give to yourself. Remember to take time for yourself. Remember to rest. Remember, no is a powerful sentence. Okay, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you today. 333 on the clock. 33333. Have yourself a wonderful, abundant day. Peace, love, unity, and abundance. Love you. Love yourself first. God loves you.